Oh, hello. Regidrago, Regieleki, Tornadus, an Urshifu, a Fluttermane, and a Farigiraf. A very fast team, so we really want to get off a... If we can, get off a Trick Room here. Otherwise, Fluttermane and Urshifu could be a good lead against the possible Regidrago. And in the back, we can switch into a possible Ursaluna. Go Ground type to absorb that. And I feel like if we're going to have Ursaluna, we may as well bring Cresselia as well, right? Yeah. That should be fine. If we can get off our Trick Room, we should be in a good spot because his team is very fast. He leads with Fluttermane and Regieleki, two very fast Pokemon. We are in a bit of danger here with our Urshifu on the side, so we could just go Shadow Ball though into it. Shadow Ball Sucker Punch, or even Detect. But I'm worried, does he go Terra Fairy here? Terra Fairy and Electro Web. Because he has a possible super effective move on both. He has Dazzling Gleams or Moonblast into Urshifu. He also has Shadow Balls into Fluttermane. Well, honestly, what I might do is I might just double protect here. I think he's going to show his Terra on that Fluttermane, which might be Terra Fairy. And also Regieleki might be Scarfed, so... Oh, no Terra! Let's see then, what is it going to be that he uses? I think it's Electro Web plus Dazzling, right? Wild Charge. Oh, Wild Charge! Why are Regieleki's carrying Wild Charge all of a sudden? Okay, but this is interesting. If he does the same thing, what we can do is we can go... We have a really good switch in here. If he does the same thing again, we can switch in Ursaluna on this side. Wild Charge gets negated, and on this side we can switch into Cresselia, and we can eat that Moonblast pretty handily. This also sets us up for an immediate Earthquake on the following turn, as well as Trick Rooms. We can go Ghost as well to be safe. But even then, I don't even think we need to go Terra Ghost if we can get our Ursaluna in. He might go Terra Ice, Terra Blast with that Regieleki, I suppose. So maybe going Terra Ghost is okay. But that does make us vulnerable to a possible, what is it called? Shadow Ball. Alright, does he replay the exact same attack? Or does he switch it up now? Oh, he does switch it up. Wild Charge onto the Cresselia. It does decent damage now, actually. But it does have Rocky Helmet chip damage. Let's see, what does Fluttermane do? Life Orb as well on that Regieleki. Moonblast, is he doubling into that slot? Ooh, Cresselia taking the hits. That does actually kinda make me concerned. Cresselia is low now, so it can't get off a possible Trick Room, I think. We can Earthquake here, and ooh, does he go Terra Ice on that Regieleki? I mean, what I can really do is I can stall this out even longer and try and protect here, but I think I have to go in the offensive here. Earthquake, and... I'm gonna try and Lunar Blessing, just in case I do survive somehow, but I don't think I will. Explosion! Hello! Explosion, okay, I guess makes sense next to the Fluttermane, it won't take damage. Does take out the Cresselia though, and that might honestly make us low enough that we die with our Ursaluna here. Because he'll go first now, right? Moonblast, does this KO? Oh, no, not quite, but with a fire or a burn, I think we do go down after this. And does it have Sash? It does have Sash, actually. But I mean, we have Sucker Punches for that, so... We do have a way out for it. And we do not survive with Ursaluna. Alright. Not quite a trade 2 for 2, but let's see then. Let's bring our own Fluttermane in and our own Urshifu. No one has used their Terras yet, though, which is very interesting to think about. He sends out his Urshifu. Tell me it's a single strike. Okay, no, it's not. Let's see then. We can go Dazzling Gleam, I suppose, and he does still have one more Pokemon in the back. What could it be? Probably Regidrago if I had to guess. Honestly, Surging Strikes Urshifu, or Rapid Strike Urshifu is bad for me because he can break through Sash easily. I want to go Terra Poison here. Is Terra Poison good for me? That Fluttermane is not faster than me, is it? I think I might have to go Poison though, Terra Poison. And I will Wicked Blow his Urshifu. It's not going to be very effective, but I think it's... I need to do damage to it. The spread from Fluttermane will take out his Fluttermane anyway, so I just want to get some damage onto it. And I do not want to close combat, because I do not want to risk taking -1 attack and defense. Or -1 defenses, sorry. He's also going to Terra, isn't he? Yep. Terra his Urshifu, right? Maybe if he goes Terra Water his Urshifu, honestly... Yeah, Wicked Blow is still going to do neutral damage now, actually, so it's not all too bad. But I think with the speed, though, we will go first. We take out his Fluttermane. We do decent damage to his Urshifu, actually. Hang on a second. Who goes first? We go first with our Wicked Blow. This might get a KO now that he... Yes! Terra Water actually gets rid of his fighting type, so... Or, yeah. So that means that Wicked Blow is now neutral damage and that gets a KO. Perfect. Maybe Single Strike Urshifu is the way to go. Maybe Single Strike is the way to go. And oh, a lonely little Farigiraf, just like the last match. Not gonna do much, I think, because we can just Wicked Blow you and you don't have much against us, especially if we have a Poison Terror here. Okay, and poor guy didn't even get to use his Terror. I will say though, that Regieleki Wild Charge Explosion combo is not something that I was expecting. I remember seeing some Regielekis prior using Wild Charge and I didn't really understand why. I'm wondering if they also had that same set where they used Explosion as well. Because I'm obviously used to the Electro Web style Regieleki. Oh, Monica, hello. Another Urshifu. As well as Rillaboom, a Goldengo, Landorus, Therian, Fluttermane, and Tornadus. Let's see. Once again, Rillaboom possibly is gonna nerf our Earthquake. So I'm not really too confident in bringing it. And I feel like he is gonna bring that Rillaboom. So let's see. Maybe Dragonite could be a good option here. Dragonite does have Aerial Ace, which could be super effective against the Rillaboom and that Urshifu. So it does suck though that with the Extreme Speed that will not work against two of his possible switch-ins, the Ghost types. But I think it might be a good option here. So let's have Fluttermane in the front as well as an Iron Hands. And in the back, let's have an Urshifu as well as Dragonite. Let's leave the Trick Room team, the Trick Room pair back at home for now. And let's see how the rest will do. Alright, let's see. Rillaboom and Goldengo, yep. Rillaboom is probably going to fake out here. Goldengo, ooh, might just make it rain right off rip because it sees the Fluttermane, right? Might go fake out the Iron Hands and then make it rain. Terra Ghost, Shadow Ball. Oh, but here's the thing though. Goldengo could just be using Shadow Ball straight into the Fluttermane as well, off rip. I mean, I can protect. So let me just protect. And honestly, I will fake out the Rillaboom. Because he might fake out me. He's gonna show his Terra right away. Oh, that's even better for us then. Probably Terra Steel Goldengo. Maybe go for extra damage with Make It Rain. Terra Water. I remember, yeah, that is another option for going very defensive. It is weak to Wild Charge now though, but that is assuming we can make it to the next turn with our Iron Hands healthy. We go first with our fake out. Rillaboom does not get an attack in. Nasty plot. Oh my. I am in danger. I mean, we have Sash and Fluttermane, so maybe we can just go for a Dazzling Gleam, I suppose. Dazzling Gleam and then go for a Wild Charge. But I feel like he's probably just going to go into... Take me out instantly, right? Now that he has +2. I'll try it out anyway, though. Dazzling Gleam goes first, but it's not going to do much. That actually chips away quite a bit. Shadow Ball onto the Iron Hands. Alright. Assault Vest actually keeps us healthy. Woodhammer as well, though, that might get the KO. It does not get the KO, though. So that means that we will be alive to use Wild Charge. We will go down to recoil damage, but we do take out his Goldengo, which is huge for us. Alrighty, let's see then. That's wild that he went for that. Why not go for what is called Make It Rain? At least guarantee decent damage onto the Fluttermane. I guess he saw that the Wild Charge was coming and was hoping that he needs to get rid of it right now. Hence the Woodhammer plus Shadow Ball. As much damage as possible. Alright, now we can bring in our Dragonite though, who does have Aerial Ace for that Rillaboom and is Fluttermane on the other side. So, we can go for a Shadow Ball onto that Fluttermane. No booster energy, so I think Shadow Ball, we have a Sash. Hopefully, it should be okay. Multi-Scale should keep Dragonite safe for a Moonblast from him. And I think we can just go for an Aerial Ace. We could go Iron Head as well. But I don't think we need to. I think I would rather lock myself into Aerial Ace of all things. In case it is an Urshifu in the back. So let's go Aerial Ace. I don't really need the Iron Head to deal with the Fluttermane and Moonball. Oh, never mind. We do go down instantly. We should have absolutely gone Terror there. Alright. Shadow Ball will probably go down to Sash on the Fluttermane. Oh no, no Sash on Fluttermane. Alright. Maybe all is not lost though. Maybe saving our Terror for Urshifu is going to be okay. Let's see. Woodhammer. We have Sash. We're going to be okay. But let's see though. What is his final Pokemon going to be? Probably his Urshifu, right? Rillaboom also takes recoil damage. Honestly, Moonblast or Dazzling Gleam might still get the KO on Rillaboom on the following turn. Alright. My bad. It doesn't have multi-scale. Had Dragonite had multi-scale there, it would have worked. Probably should have read that. Alright, very similar situation though. Urshifu v Urshifu. We should go... Ooh. He just Aqua Jets me here though, that's the only issue. I will go Terra Poison and Wicked Blow. I'm gonna Wicked Blow the Rillaboom, just in case. We know he can't go Terra with his Urshifu, so I don't want to close combat and lower my defenses just yet. I'll go Terra Poison just so I can get some resistances. Although, even though it doesn't really matter, I think, but let's see. Aqua Jet, yeah, Aqua Jet goes first and KOs Fluttermane. Man, in hindsight... I mean, hindsight was always 20/20, isn't it? I probably should have had a look and see. Wicked Blow does KO Rillaboom, so not all is lost yet. Hang on a second. Not all is lost. We can play this out properly, I think. It's gonna come down to, biggest better luck here. But yeah, absolutely, if we had gone Terra Normal on Dragonite there, we would have survived. That's on me, though. My issue is I don't know who is foster between these two Urshifus. Whoever goes first loses, technically speaking, at least right now, because close combat might get us low enough that we die. And unfortunately, my Wicked Blow is not going to be very effective, and he's going to have neutral damage with the Surging Strikes. So you know what? I think I just go Single Strike. Oh, Single Strike. Close combat. He goes first with Surging Strikes, which actually isn't that bad for us, because that means that close combat will not have our lower defenses yet. The only issue is that if that is not a speed tie, on the following turn he goes first again. And, oh yeah. Sucker Punch does not get a KO. So I think we just have to hope that that was a speed tie and close combat gets a KO here. But I don't think we will, right? This Urshifu isn't built for speed, is it? 146, yeah. I think if that Urshifu is speed spec, he will outspeed us and he will get a KO. Yep, opposing Urshifu moves first. If only I had gone Terra on that Dragonite. Dragonite would not have gone down in one hit to that Fluttermane. We would have aerial aced the... Rillaboom. Rillaboom would have gone down. Fluttermane would have KO'd his with the Shadow Ball. This Urshifu would have come in and then we would have aerial aced again. That was all my misplay. I'm so used to Dragonites having multi-scale that I completely forgot to actually read.